Hi friends, welcome to your intermediate Vinyasa practice on this rainy Thursday evening or whenever you're tuning in. I'm just going to put myself back a little bit. We'll get started in about a minute or so. And for today's practice, make sure you have a couple of blocks nearby or something just to prop your hands up on. We'll be moving into some twists and balancing poses that you might want them for. And other than that, take breaks as you like to, drink water, towel off, take child's pose whenever you need to. Remember, this is 110% your practice today. And especially if you're watching at a later date, pause, come back, do whatever you need to do. And it is time to get started. So we will get started in child's pose today. So come to the back of your mat. Bring your big toes to touch. Knees together or apart. Spread your fingers wide. Rest your forehead down on your mat. And just begin to settle into your space. Start by taking a big breath in through your nose. Big cleansing exhale. Let it go. Again, big breath in through your nose. Deep cleansing exhale. Now on this inhale, seal your lips. Begin to cultivate your Ujjayi breath. If you're like me, the heat in your house does not quite get up to studio heat. So you want to build as much internal heat as you possibly can, and you'll use this throughout practice. Now rise up to tabletop, hands and knees, back shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, flatten out through your palms. Spin the soft parts of your elbows forward, hug your navel back to your spine. Now extend your left leg back and behind you like you're trying to kick the wall. Right arm out in front of you like you're giving someone a handshake. Take a breath in, extend your arm and your leg. And exhale, elbow to knee, make contact over your upper back. Good, 2 more like that. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Last one, inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend and hold. Find a little pulse up with your arm and your leg just for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tabletop return. And we'll switch out to our sides. So extend your right leg straight back and behind you. Flex through your toes. And extend your left arm out in front of you. Take a breath in. Exhale, elbow to knee, curl in. Again, inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Last one, inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Now this time, inhale, extend out and find a tiny pulse for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tabletop return. Curl your toes under and hover your knees 2 inches off of your mat. Press the ground away. Start to fire up through your lower core. Breath in. And exhale, release back to tabletop. We'll do that 2 more times. Press the ground away. Curl your toes under. Lift your knees up off your mat. Stay for 3, 2, and 1. Place your knees back down. Last time, big breath in. Exhale, lift your knees 2 inches off the mat. This time, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees to your mat, hips to your heels. Child's pose, 3 breaths. Roll your forehead from side to side. Stretch your fingertips out just a little bit longer to find that length through the back line of your body. Now glide back up through tabletop. Curl your toes under. This time, press back to your downward facing dog. And pedal out through your feet. Bend one knee, bend the other. Wiggle out through your hips. Say hello to your hamstrings. And then settle in maybe the first down dog of the day, the week, the month. So set it up. Keep your fingers spread nice and wide. Press through all 10 finger pads. Hug your biceps by your ears. Spin the soft parts of your elbows forward. And draw your heels towards the mat. Not focusing on whether they touch, just focus on finding that length through the entire back line of your body. Now keep your gaze back towards your toes. Walk your hands towards your feet. Coming into a nice seat forward fold. You can separate your feet just a little bit wider. Bend your knees. Come to ragdoll. Grab for opposite elbows. Take some movement from side to side. Release your lower back. Let your head and neck hang nice and heavy. Let your belly come to your thighs. You might need to place a nice big bend in your knees in order for that to happen. Then release your hands. Walk yourself to a high plank. Right away, stack shoulders on top of wrists. Hips in line with your body. Press your heels back now that your hamstrings are nice and fired up. Squeeze your inner thighs together. And just like we did in our tabletop, extend your left leg. Extend your right arm out in front of you. Hold for 3, 2, 1. High plank. Switch it out. Left arm out in front of you. Right leg back and behind you. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. High plank. And slowly lower all the way down to your belly. Untuck your toes, zipper your legs together, chin or forehead to your mat. Inhale, baby cobra, lift just your chest. Keep your gaze down and slightly forward. Squeeze your shoulder blades together to engage through the back line of your body. Maybe float your palms right here. Take one more inhale. Exhale, lower down. Plant your hands underneath your shoulders. Curl your toes under. Fire up your quads. Inhale, press up high plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. This time, inhale, gaze to your hands. And exhale, walk your feet towards your hands. And slowly, one vertebrae at a time, roll all the way up. Allow the crown of your head to be the very, very, very last thing to rise. Shrug your shoulders up to your ears on your inhale. And exhale down your back one more time, just like that. Inhale, shoulders up to your ears. Exhale down your back. Now inhale, mountain pose. Stretch your arms up and overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge at your hips. Inhale, halfway lift hands to shins or thighs. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. And exhale, plant your hands, step back high to low plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, tops of feet, palms of hands, shine your heart through. Exhale, downward facing dog, roll over your toes and lift your hips. We'll take our sun A 2 more times and know that with any pose, you can skip anything. So chaturanga, just like any pose, you can skip. Inhale, lift your hands. Exhale, step or take a hop forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain, grow nice and tall. Exhale, fold right back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga, step back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last time through our sun A, inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or jump forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Maybe you try floating this time, landing with bent elbows. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths in your downward facing dog. In through your nose. Out through your nose. 2 more in. And out. Last one. Inhale, lift to your hands. Exhale, step or float forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your big toes to touch, heels at an inch apart. Inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips nice and low. Reach your arms up and breathe. Sink the weight back into your heels and out of your toes. Work to parallel your thighs. The ground are as parallel as they'll get. Maybe just play around with shifting the weight in your feet. Then place your toes back down one by one. Keep your biceps hugged by your ears. Your navel hugged back to your spine. Stay for one more inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga, high to low plank. Your journey back to downward facing dog. Inhale, send your right leg high and pause. Flex through all 5 toes. Heels straight up, toes straight down. And exhale, low lunge, step all the way through. Step your back foot in and out, preparing for warrior 1. Then inhale, warrior 1, lift your arms and lift your chest. Now, especially for this first warrior 1, you may need to stagger your stance a little bit more than you might think. And then you want to really press through the heel of your front foot to activate through your right hip and right quad. Then you press through the knife edge of your back foot to work your left hip forward. Take a breath in. Exhale, chaturanga, plant your hands, step it back. You can always float your right leg. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg high and pause. Flex through your toes, dial even the pinky edge of your foot down. Exhale, low lunge, step all the way through. Then step your back foot in and out, preparing for warrior 1 on this side. Inhale, warrior 1. Arms and chest lift. And once again, spin your right hip crease forward. Your left hip crease back. Feel that nice juicy stretch through your right quad and through the entire front line of your right leg. And stand down through your left heel and pull your left hip back like it was stuck in mud. Breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Flowing breath to movement 2 times. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or jump forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga, high to low plank. Once again, you can always skip. We got a lot today. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step through right away. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior 1, 1 breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog 1 more time. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or jump forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. You know what to do at this point. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge all the way through. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale, down dog. Left leg inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 3 breaths. Always the option to move into child's pose in these moments of pause. Or if you'd like a little bit of an extra challenge, you look forward and work on your handstand hop. So kicking your heels up towards your glutes a couple of times. Those are your options. Or just stay here with me in your downward facing dog for one more full round of breath. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or jump forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, moving on to our main flow. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Ground through your right leg. And inhale, tree pose on the left. So bring your left foot to your ankle, your shin, or your thigh. Just skip your knee. Then draw your knee towards the back of your space. Pressing your palms to touch at heart center. Keep your chest nice and active and lifted. And press your foot into your leg and your leg right back into your foot to open up through your left hip. Now, option two, keep your arms as they are, or you can reach your arms up and overhead, growing your branches, maybe losing your balance a little bit here. Take a breath in. Exhale, draw your knee in towards your chest, coming into a one-legged mountain. Now inhale, kick your leg out in front of you, leg extension. Exhale, warrior three. You can keep your biceps by your ears, or your hands can come through heart center if this causes any lower back issues. On your warrior three, you want to dial your left hip down in alignment with your right. Flex through your left toes and keep just a soft bend in your right knee. So just tap your toes down, inhale, high crescent lunge, sweep your arms up and overhead. Take a moment, settle in. Just like in our warrior one, you want to stand through the heel of your right foot. Then move your left hip crease back, right hip crease forward. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Breath in here. And exhale, warrior two, open out. You can take a moment, kind of dance in and out. Then settle into your space. Find the 90-degree bend in your front knee. And drag your knee towards your right baby toe to open up through your hip. Then press through the knife edge of your back foot like it was stuck in mud. Release your shoulders down and away from your ears. Gaze set over your right fingertips. Good, inhale, reverse warrior. Keep the bend in your front knee. Open up through your right side. High five the back wall. Exhale, extended side angle. Right arm down. Left arm can sweep up and overhead. Use little to no weight in your bottom arm. And then work your left ribs back, your right ribs forward. Find that balance here between effort and ease. You shouldn't be able to hang out here forever, but it shouldn't be comfortable. You should be using your side bodies, your obliques, to keep you lifted. Now inhale, star pose, heels and toes out. Sweep your arms up, find length on all sides of your body. And exhale, modified Skandasana to the back of your space. Find a nice bend in your left knee, but not so much that you're sinking down too far. And then come up onto the heel of your front foot, flexing your right toes, sending them up. If you want to go further, you can come all the way down to your mat. I just don't feel like that's super comfortable in our flow. Inhale, warrior two, back to the front of your space. And exhale, low lunge, low lunge, low lunge, lunge, hands through your left palm. Inhale, side plank, spin to the pinky toe side edge of your left foot. Extend your right arm up. Know that you can always drop your back knee or float your top leg here. Take a breath in, lift your hips. Exhale, chaturanga, high to low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take a breath in. Big cleansing breath out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or float forward. Let's do the other side. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center, Samasthiti. Now ground through your left foot. Inhale, tree pose on the right. Bring your right foot to your ankle, your shin, or your thigh. Skip your knee. Doesn't matter how far up your leg, your foot goes, just wherever is comfortable. Then this time, drag your right knee isometrically towards the back of your space. As you press your foot into your leg right back into your foot, hugging everything towards the midline. Keeping your hands in our center, or you can extend them up and overhead. Take a breath in. Exhale, knee to chest, one-legged mountain. Now inhale, leg extension, send your right leg out. Exhale, warrior three. Biceps can frame your ears or hands can come to heart center. Just keep that nice straight line from the crown of your head through to your right heel. Then dial the pinky side edge of your right foot down towards the mat. Find the opposing motions on either side of your body. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Gently tap your toes down, nice and gracefully. And then drive through your left heel. Firm up through your back quad. Work right hip forward, left hip back. Squeeze everything towards the midline. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Open out. Once again, you can take that little wiggle in and out a couple times if you need to. Then settle in. Find the 90-degree bend in your front knee. Isometrically squeeze your inner heels together to tighten up through your inner thighs. Then drag the left knee towards your left baby toe. Release your shoulders, gaze out over your left fingertips. Inhale, reverse warrior, bend through your front knee, open up through your left side. Exhale, extended side angle, left arm down, right arm reaches up and overhead to find that nice juicy side body stretch. Peel your right shoulder back, send your left lung forward. And then press through the knife edge of your back foot as you reach forward with your right fingertips. That's that side length that you should be feeling. Inhale, star pose, heels in, toes out, arms up. Exhale, modified Skandasana, back of your space. Once again, bend into your back knee. Only as much as you start to feel that sensation through your right glute. Then flex through your left toes, send your heel down in towards your mat, send your toes straight up. Inhale, warrior two, open back out to the front of your space. And exhale, low lunge. Ground your right palm, inhale, side plank, Vashisthasana to the right. Bump your hips up towards the ceiling. You can always drop the back knee. Lift your top leg. Keep everything stacked for one more breath in. And exhale, chaturanga, high to low plank. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in. And breath out. Reflow, inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or jump forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain, grow tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. Ground through your right foot. Inhale, tree pose on the left. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, leg extension. Exhale, warrior three. Tap your toe down. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Maybe challenge yourself and float your bottom arm. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, modified Skandasana, back of your space. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, side plank. Exhale, chaturanga, high to low plank. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, look to your hands. Exhale, step or float. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, Samasthiti. Ground through your left foot. Inhale, tree pose. Right foot to your right ankle, shin or thigh. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, leg extension. Exhale, warrior three. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, modified Skandasana, back of your space. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, side plank, ground through your right hand. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now inhale, look to your hands. Exhale, travel all the way through and come all the way down onto your back for a little bit of core work. So, extend your arms and legs out nice and long. And then exhale, extend your right leg up. Bring your arms around your right leg, single leg V up, 5 on each side. Inhale to lower. Exhale, extend up to the left. So that's 1. Inhale, lower. Exhale, around your right leg. Inhale to lower. Exhale, left, that's 2. Inhale, lower. Exhale, right. That's almost 3. There you go, that's 3. Left side. Inhale, lower. Exhale, right. Inhale, lower. Exhale, left. We're warming up our lower core and our obliques. 1 more. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift left. Inhale, stretch all the way up. Exhale, bring your hands behind the back of your head. Stretch your legs up towards the ceiling. We'll take some nice, slow bicycle crunches. So lift your shoulders up off your mat. Take a breath in. Exhale, extend your left leg. Bring your left elbow to the outside of your right leg. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist to the other side. Keep that going. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. After a few of these, you should be starting to feel a nice little pinch in your side body. That means we're warming up through our obliques for some of these poses that we're moving into in just a few moments. We'll stay for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees to chest. Rock from side to side. Massage through your lower back. You can catch the backs of your knees. Rock up and down. Up and down. Make your way to a boat pose on your 3rd or 4th rock. So options in your boat pose, you can stay here. You can lower your toes down to your mat for a little extra lower back support, or you can extend your legs up into more of a V shape. Ooh, this one always gets me. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Cross your shins, plant your hands. Step back option to flow through your vinyasa. Or press straight back to your downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Stay here, child's pose, or those handstand hops. You choose. So we'll take our flow one more time, adding on. And then we'll work into our peak posture today, which is revolved half moon. So inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or jump forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain rise up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, tree pose on the left. And exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, leg extension. Exhale, warrior 3 and pause. Bring your hands to heart center. You've got 4 airplane squats, so take an inhale. Exhale, bend your right knee, drive through your heel. Inhale, extend. That's 1. Exhale, lower. Inhale, extend. That's 2. And lower. That's 3. And 4. Holy booty, right? Take a breath in. And a breath out, settle in. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Whew, stay here. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, revolve crescent lunge. Hook your left elbow to the outside of your right thigh. And then pause. Notice if you're dumping your weight down into your left side. You can always drop your back knee. Focus more of the twist on your upper body. If you want to take it a little further, you can always split your arms for that deeper variation. Now, once again, drive through your right heel. Press your left heel backwards in space to keep your left quad nice and active. And keep that scissor action of your inner thighs together. Stay for 1 more breath in. 1 more breath out. Begin to unwind. Inhale, warrior two. Take your time to get there. That's a big movement. And exhale, extended side angle. Once again, stay here. Gaze a couple inches in front of your right toes. Bring your left foot in towards the midline a little bit. Then inhale, balancing half moon. Ardha Chandrasana. I like to use a block underneath my hand just for a little bit of extra support. You can always rest your hand on your mat, or if you're feeling a little extra dangerous, you can work on floating your hand, even just for a moment. Keep your top toes nice and flexed. Work to stack your hips and stack your shoulders. Fullest expression, you can gaze up towards your left fingertips. Now, as if nothing happened, come back to your warrior two. Good inhale, star. This time on your exhale, find a nice deep squat, hands to heart center. Drag your knees towards your baby toes. Stack shoulders on top of hips. Then bring your hands behind the back of your head. We weren't quite finished with our core work. Inhale. Exhale, twist towards the front of your space. Big exhale. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist towards the back. Good, stay nice and low in your legs. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist towards the front. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist towards the back. Three more. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist towards the front. Inhale, center. I promise there's a reason why we're doing this. Exhale, twist towards the back. Two more. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist front. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist back. Last one. Best one. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist front. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist back. Inhale, rise back up through star. Exhale, warrior two. This time on your inhale, reverse triangle, straighten out through your front leg. Feel that release along your right side. And exhale, triangle pose, bump your hips back, reach forward and then down once you can't reach any further. This is also a great place to place your hand on a block underneath you. If you have the space, you can place your hand on your mat. I normally don't go that far though. Keep your shoulders stacked. Press the back of your hand into your shin or your thigh. Reach up just as much, if not more, than you're reaching down, and keep that equal squeeze of your heels together. Now inhale, reverse triangle one more time. And exhale, low lunge. Inhale, side plank. And exhale, chaturanga, move your block if it was in the way. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or float forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain, last time. Exhale, hands to heart center. Right side, inhale, tree pose. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, leg extension. Exhale, warrior three, and stay hands to heart center. Inhale. Exhale, airplane squat. Inhale, lift, that's one. Exhale, lower. And lift, that's two. Lower. Lift, that's three. Last one, inhale, lower. And lift, take a breath in. Stay for your exhale, settle in. Inhale, high crescent lunge. We're not doing those again. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, revolved crescent lunge on this side. Hook your right elbow to the outside of your left thigh. Press through all four corners of your left foot, firm up through your back quad. Know that you can always drop your back knee or split your arms or take whatever variation is safe for your body right here. Find that squeeze in of your inner thighs. Use your inhales to lengthen the crown of your head forward. Your exhales to twist your sternum up towards your thumbs. Take one more full round of breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, warrior two. Take your time to get there. Exhale, extended side angle and stay. Gaze in front of your left toes. Shimmy your right foot in just a little bit. And inhale, balancing half moon. Maybe you use that block on this side. Maybe you get the trick of your balance a little bit quicker on this side. Firm up through your right leg. Flex through your right toes. Peel your chest open a little bit more than you might think. That's how you'll stack your joints right here. Stack your shoulders, stack your hips. Good, firm up through your right glute. And then, just as if nothing happened, slowly return to your warrior two. Inhale, star. Exhale, deep squat. Same thing on this side. Bring your hands behind the back of your head. Take a nice breath in, pop up through your chest. Exhale, twist to the front of your space. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the back. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist to the front, stay low in your legs. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the back, just your upper body is moving. 3 more, twist to the front. Center. Back. And center. 2 more, front. Center. Back. Center. Last one, front. Center. Back. Center. Inhale, star. Exhale, warrior two. Straighten out through your front leg. Inhale, reverse triangle. And exhale, full triangle pose. Bump your hips back. Reach forward and then down. Then lean your chest back as if there was a wall behind you that would catch you. Press through the knife edge of your back foot. Keep your back leg nice and active. Then press through your right big toe and just keep a very soft, your left big toe rather. Keep a very soft bend in your left knee to avoid hyper and overextending. Inhale, reverse your triangle one more time. And exhale, low lunge. Inhale, side plank on the right. And exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Starting to work into our peak pose now. Inhale, right leg high. And exhale, bend your knee, stack your hip. Take circles in one direction. Press equal weight through your palms. Then switch the direction of your circles. Inhale, leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, hug it. Inhale, leg high. Exhale, right knee, right tricep, make contact here. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to opposite tricep and stay. Inhale, fall in a triangle. Come to the pinky toe side edge of your right foot. Extend your left arm up. Lift your hips. Option to keep your pinky toe down on your mat, or you can lift your right leg for a little extra inner thigh. Take a breath in. Exhale, knee to nose. Whew. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Ground your left palm. Inhale, low lunge, twist. Sweep your right arm up. Stack your shoulders, stack your wrists. Keep your hips in alignment and press your left heel straight back towards the wall behind you. Breath in. Exhale, low lunge, reground your palm and drop your back knee. Inhale, crescent moon. Sweep your arms up and overhead. Settle into your front lunge here. You may need to walk your foot forward a little bit. I usually do to avoid bringing my knee over my ankle, or over my toes rather. You want your knee to stay stacked on top of your ankle. Then feel the nice juicy stretch through the front line of your left leg. Take an inhale. Exhale, half split, straighten out through your front leg. I like to use blocks here on either side of my front foot because I do not have the most open hamstrings for any yogi here. So if you are a yogi like me with tighter hamstrings, I do suggest using blocks. If you're a more flexi yogi, always the option to come into your full splits variation here. I will not be demoing that today though. Send both hips backwards towards the wall behind you. Flex through your right toes and keep a soft bend in your right knee, just like in your triangle pose, because you want to avoid hyperextending. Now from here, return to your low lunge, curl your back toes under, And come back to your warrior one just for a hot second. So you just want to really get the footing here in your warrior one. Breath in here. So just straighten out through your front leg. You can keep your arms up, or you can bring your hands behind you or into reverse prayer. Big breath in. Exhale, pyramid pose. Lower your chest down. And then bump your right hip back. Your left hip forward. If this becomes uncomfortable in your shoulders, you can always release your hands down to frame your front foot or to blocks for a little extra support. Use your inhales to lengthen forward. Exhales to twist and fold over your right leg. Keep that going. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist and fold. Think nose to toes, chin to chin. Then you may need to walk your back foot in and out a little bit more for this next one. Keep your right heel grounded in towards your mat. I like to bring my block on my left side up to the highest or middle height for this. Plant your hand firmly down on the left side. Bring your right hand to your sacrum here. So moving into revolved triangle. You'll want to twist your chest up. So you'll want your chest to be parallel to the wall in front of you. And your shoulders to stack completely. Once you're there, you can either keep your hand on your sacrum, or you can extend your right arm up towards the ceiling, coming into your revolved triangle. You want both heels to be firmly planted in towards your mat. Then from your revolved triangle, we move into our revolved half moon. You'll walk your front hand forward just a little bit, maybe about a foot or so in front of your right toes. Then you lift your back leg up so it's in line with your bum. Keeping your chest nice and open, shoulders nice and open. Stay for 3. Return to your low lunge in 2. And 1, return to your low lunge and just let yourself fall into your wide-legged forward fold. Crawl yourself in between your legs. Let your head and neck hang heavy. And for my advanced yogis, this is always an option to come into a headstand or handstand press. Or you can just take this opportunity to let yourself hang heavy, relax your shoulders after all of that hard work. You can take your hands, loop your peace fingers around your big toes if that feels good, or take a little movement from side to side, wiggling out through your hips. Now if you're in your headstand or handstand, start to come on out. Come up to a flat back, and then using your core strength, rise all the way up to standing. Return to your warrior 2 at the front of your space. Take a breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Always the option to flow through your vinyasa. You just want to meet back in downward facing dog. Okay, let's try all of that on the other side. So inhale, left leg high. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips, take giant, exaggerated circles in one direction. Then switch the direction of your circles. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, curl. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, left tricep, make contact. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee to right tricep and stay. Inhale, fall in triangle. Come to the pinky toe side edge of your left foot. Extend your right arm up. Stay here, float your left foot. Take a breath in. Exhale, knee to nose. Come back through center. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Ground your right palm. Inhale, low lunge, twist, left arm up. Work to stack your front knee directly on top of your ankle, and then peel your right heel straight backwards towards the wall behind you. Take a breath in. Exhale, low lunge, return your palm, drop your back knee. Inhale, crescent moon, arms up and overhead. Good, spin your right hip forward, your left hip back. Feel that nice stretch along the front line of your right leg. And then notice if your knees coming forward of your toes, You can always scoot your toes forward just a little bit. Take a breath in. Exhale, half splits. Maybe grab for those blocks if you'd like. And walk your hands to frame your foot or your calf. Drive your left heel down in towards your mat. Send your hips straight back, your heart straight forward. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist and fold over your left leg. Keep that cadence in your breath as you feel your hamstrings gently lengthen and strengthen. And slowly come back to your low lunge. And step your back foot in and out, just passing through your warrior one. Finding your stance here. Then straighten out through your front leg. You can either keep your arms up, take your clasp for opposite elbows, or find your reverse prayer. Inhale, lift up through your chest. Exhale, pyramid pose. Draw your chest down. Once again, notice if your stance might be a little bit too long or narrow, you may need to shorten or widen. Then keep your hips bumped back equally towards the back of the room. Hands can always come down to the mat or to blocks for extra support. Then find that equal press of your feet before going anywhere else. Once you find that equal stance, you can elevate your right hand onto your block. Plant your hand firmly down, whether it's on the mat or on the block. And then place your left hand on your sacrum. So first finding that equal stance in your legs once again, making sure that your back is nice and straight. Staying here or extending your left arm up and overhead for your revolved triangle. So you can notice if your right hip is moving backwards, just bring it back in line with your left. Then for our revolved half moon, look forward. Walk your right hand forward just a little bit. And then lift your right leg in alignment with your left, keeping your chest spun forward. I know it's a lot. We'll stay here for 3, 2, and 1. Back to your low lunge and crawl yourself into your wide-legged forward fold. This time, option to clasp hands behind your lower back. Make a fist. And send your fingertips away from your lower back. Once again, always that option to take this into a headstand or handstand if you'd like. For that deeper shoulder stretch, press your palms together and send your pinky fingers further back, only until you start to feel that sensation in your shoulders. You shouldn't feel any pain. Now, if you have your shoulder bind or you're in your headstand, slowly come back and rise up with that flat back. Return to your warrior 2 at the front of your space. Breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last call for Vinyasa if you'd like it. Skip it if you don't. Then inhale, stretch your right leg high. And exhale, half pigeon on the right. Bring your right knee to your right wrist, right toes to left wrist. Walk your left toes back and behind you. Know that you can always prop your right hip up on a block if it seems to be popping way up and your hips are out of alignment. Or you can take this pose as a figure 4 on your back. And inhale to lift up through your chest and exhale to fold forward. If you're folding, you can always stay completely upright here. That's your jam. Notice where your mind goes. When we now have some stillness after pretty continuous movement. Notice where you're still holding on to tension, where there's still space to let go. And breathe into those spaces. If you folded, return to your palms. Curl your back toes under. Make your way to your downward facing dog. Take any movements that feel good. Maybe that's stretching your right leg back or taking a flip dog. I like to just kind of pedal out and notice the difference between my sides. Then inhale, stretch your left leg high. And exhale, half pigeon on the left knee to left wrist, left toes to right wrist. Once again, walk your toes back and behind you. Make sure that your toes are directly behind you. And then you can always place that block underneath your left cheek or take this pose on your back. Then inhale, lengthen through your spine, and exhale to fold if you are folding. Send just as much love and kindness to this side as you did the other, even if it feels a little bit more tight, a little bit less willing to do the work. Stay for a few more breaths. Those breaths that you don't want to take, those are the most important. If you folded, come back to your palms, curl your toes under, and press your way back to your final downward facing dog of practice. Taking any final movements that you need on this side. Then inhale, lift your hands. And exhale, travel all the way forward. Have a seat, slide all the way down onto your back. Maybe a little bit more gracefully than I did. When you get there, place the soles of your feet on your mat with your knees pointing straight up, preparing for one bridge and one wheel. As always, take whatever back bend variation is going to serve your practice today. So for bridge pose, feet hips width distance apart, hands by your sides, fingertips graze your heels. Drive through your heels, inhale, bridge pose, and lift your hips. And then you can stay here, or you can interlace your fingers behind your back and roll your shoulders underneath. Press into the backs of your arms. Squeeze your knees and thighs together to protect through your low back. Send your chest towards your chin away from your chest. Take one more breath in. And exhale, slowly lower all the way down. Place your feet to the width of your mat, knock your knees together. Take broken bridge. You can let your knees fall from side to side. Massaging your low back. For our second final back bend, walk you through wheel pose. So for wheel, place your feet once again underneath your knees. This time, place your hands by your ears, fingertips face your feet, elbows in close by your ears. Then inhale for wheel pose, straighten your arms, straighten your legs. Send your chest straight back towards the wall behind you, knees straight forward, belly button straight up towards the ceiling. Squeeze your biceps by your ears, actively press the ground away. Take one more breath in. And exhale, tuck your chin to your chest, slowly roll all the way down. This time, place the soles of your feet together and your knees out wide for Supta Baddha Konasana. You can rest one hand to your heart, the other to your belly, or press the backs of your hands together. Take little circles in one direction with your hands, just rolling out your wrists, and then switch the direction of your circles. Just finding a little movement in your wrists after all of that work. Then from here, hands wherever feels most natural, feels most grounding. Return to the natural rhythm of your breath. Return to your natural heart rate. And take your hands to the outsides of your knees. Use them to draw your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a little rock from side to side. Make a mini counter stretch for the back bends. And keep your right knee hugged in. Extend your left leg nice and long on your mat. Make a lot of space on the right side. And send it across for a nice, easy supine twist. Bring your arms into a T or goalpost. Rest both shoulders down. And you can gaze on over your right shoulder. Finding one final twist. Allowing this to be a nice release for the lower back. Gently bring yourself back to center. Give your right knee another squeeze and then switch out your legs. Left knee in, right leg extends out. Maybe kick something in front of you. And then send it across for your supine twist. Stack your hips. Send your gaze towards your opposite side. Work to ground your shoulders before you worry about grounding your knee. My knee usually doesn't touch the ground, so that's okay. And draw yourself back to center, knees in towards your chest. Take happy baby by grabbing for the inner outer arches of your feet or the backs of your knees. You can take some movement from side to side. One last hamstring stretch if you want it. And finally hug your knees back into your chest curl and do a small ball, nose up towards your knees. Thank your amazing, amazing body for all of the work that you just put in. And release into your final resting posture. Shavasana. Take up lots of space today. And just give yourself these last couple moments to be still without focusing on anything. I'll let you know when it's time to wake. Slowly begin to deepen your breath. Bring some small, subtle movements back into your physical body. Start by rubbing your thumb across each fingertip. Wiggling your toes. And as you're ready, long body stretch all the way from your fingers to your toes. Let your lower back come up off your mat. The knees back into your chest. You can roll to your favorite side. Using your arm as a pillow. Take one final moment Just pausing in gratitude for your own body, your own ability to practice and breathe. And slowly, however, makes the most sense to you. Come up into a comfortable seated position, keeping your eyes closed if they fluttered open. Palms touch at heart center. Yogis, yoginis, thank you all so much for coming together to join me in practice, for sharing your wonderful and beautiful practices with me, allowing me to share my practice with you. Take a big breath in, arms up and overhead, press your palms to touch at the top. Exhale, bring your hands down to heart center. The light in me honors and admires the light in each and every one of you. Namaste. Hey, beautiful work friends. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you for your continued support. Like, subscribe, do all of the things, and enjoy the rest of your day. I hope you enjoyed the flow today.